niggas be snakes and you niggas be lame for real. Chop gon' bust at your brain for real. All of my niggas they same for real. Fuck that nigga. Don't get no fuck, you dead. Ain't running from them boys, ain't ducking beef. But bitch, we ducking fast. And if a nigga creep gon' put some big shit out my fucking pants, I won't never pump fake if I up it. I'ma fucking spread. Don't pass me down, no sad little bitch. You know I'm jacking ain't ass. Screaming long live free and fuck me up. Ain't too late, ain't no Luke Kang, but bitch we kick shit. Them bullets, Chris's kidney. Working in the stew and all my life told me I'm gifted. Fat ass cookie with this 3.5 gas out the chimney. Tryna rock with me now, but back then won't rockin' with me. Cause we got children, know the Lord tryna make us a route. Can't fuck with 12 cause growing up they was taking us out. Gon' stack this money to the ceiling, I'm never gon' stop up all this fucking grinding pay off. I'm just tryna make it out. I know some niggas who would do that for me to be gang. They say I'm different but they don't know how the streets can change me. Was facing 10 behind them bars, got on my knees and prayed. Demons in my ear but put my trust in God to try trust a bitch. But this trust shit it ain't working. And when I lost my dog it left me scarred in my heart hurting. I put my faith in God cause he removing all the serpents. Like we back in 09, I bet this 9'll leave him jerking. And now I got a little boy, hope I'm out to see your first steps. Blew my mind and you a king, was out to see your first breaths. You the one I do it for, we grinding, never resting. About you, I'm a step, they speak on you, I bet we flexin'. Since a shorty wanted money, the game been with the static. And when I had my son, I swear it changed me, nigga. Took all them losses, shit get tragic. The bounce back wasn't no magic. And all this fucking grinding, pray I make it, nigga. Man, it hurt me to the core when I seen your name on that fucking stone. Wish you was the hit hoop one more time, the realest that I know. Hard to trust a bitch when every bitch you hear about a hoe. Ain't no fucking stopping, that's the motto that we fucking know. If my pockets fucked up, I'm like, fuck it, what's that nigga low? Kicking down the dough, we ain't stopped searching till we found the dough. Turned up in the stupid cookie woods and can't forget the hoes. Glocky's cocked and loaded, keep a 30 on this fucking pole. I don't give a fuck, don't speak on shit, know how I get homie. Fuck the others, I can fuck with sockers, fuck your big homie. Hoping she gon' ride my ride or die, hope she don't switch on me forever. I'm gon' put you to the bag and talking rich homie. If I'm walking in that party, keep a stick with me. I'm fucking with her energy, she fucking up her knees. The way she sucking, know she feeling me. On top, I know I'm finna be, they hating, but they watching me. Tax them on the 8th, I need that guala, you ain't killing me, nigga.
T2 official. That shit go. T2 official hard. Nah, I mean. Nah, what I mean.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds. As owner of Mint Mobile, my goal is to spend as little as possible.
This is episode number 1 of the Did That Deuce radio show. You feel me? Tap in. Make sure you get on the YouTube. ArizonaMixtapes.com on the YouTube. Make sure you get on the YouTube and you can watch the show. You can see the videos. If you got some dope videos or you think something is dope, send it in. Like, let me know what I should be bumping. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Send me some questions. Send me some topics. What you think I should be talking about? What do you think we should be on this? What should be on the show? Because I got some dope topics. I got some dope things that I want to talk about. I got some dope things that's going to be presented to y'all. So make sure you go to ArizonaMixtapes.com on YouTube and subscribe and go watch it. And you can watch the show. You can see the videos. You can see everything that's going down. But my show is Did That Deuce Radio, hosted by AJ and Freeze. AJ not here. She left me hanging today. Nah, shout out AJ. Sis, she under the weather a little bit. This weather changing, got people coughing and sneezing. Don't bring the Rona around me. You feel me? We trying to stay healthy around here. So, you know, we hope she get well. Hope she do what it takes to get her health on point, get to where she need to be. But this show is dope. This show is gonna be kind of a dope conversation. We not gonna be hating on nobody. This isn't a critique show. We not gonna be telling you who better than who we like better than this. We just gonna talk about dope topics. We're gonna try to bring a conversation around some dope topics. You know what I'm saying? So in the comments right here on my Facebook and on the YouTube and on whatever y'all on. Make sure y'all get in the comments and follow me along with the conversation. Shout out Arizona Mixtapes for allowing us to come in here and turn up in their studios. Shout out my man Kid and everything he doing with AZ Mixtapes. We support that 100%. If y'all not behind AZ Mixtapes, you slipping. You know what I'm saying? See what they got going on. Tap in. See what's going on, because the platform is solid. They got the awards coming up in December. They got a lot of shit going on. So make sure you tap in and make sure you know what's going on with Arizona Mixtapes. Shout out my man Kid once again for opening up the doors and allowing me to come in here and chop some game. Shout out my man Rockadop. I see Rockadop tapped in. I'm going to be bringing Rockadop in a couple times because we have some good debates. We talk about some good stuff. We go back and forth. It's real dope. So people will be able to tap in and kind of like see what we talking about, see where we going with it. I'm going to bring some dope people in. I got some amazing friends. Like I tell you on the show, on the Compound Show, I got some dope friends. They're amazing. So when I start bringing these different personalities in, you'll see kind of like how my mind is shaped the way it is because of some of the people that I talk to. Shout out my man Jason tapping in from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shout out everybody who tapping in and share this. Like, please share this because we're going to have an interesting conversation tonight. And I want to build. Like, I want to have these conversations and I want to build. And I want people to kind of understand that there's so much more that we can be talking about. There's so much more that we can be sharing, so much more information that we can be exchanging, so many different ideas that we can be bouncing off of each other, rather than taking these times to have these type of podcasts and to spend them hating or talking about weird different shit. Like, that's not what we on. We want to build. So how can we build? How can we use this hour one day a week on Tuesday nights to kind of bring ideas to the table and see how we can help each other, see how we can work through ideas, whether people dealing with mental illnesses, whether people dealing with stresses, whether people dealing with highs, lows, whatever you're dealing with. Like, we want to be able to tap different topics and give you a different approach that's from just a real approach, like not coming with no agenda. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have an agenda. I just want to keep it one thou wow, kind of breathe on you, let you know how I'm feeling, see how you feeling. And that being said, we're going to start this show out. The topic number one that I want to deal with today is I want to deal with Kanye and Kyrie. That's like all in the headlines. Everybody's talking about Kanye and Kyrie. And but I wanted to talk about this from a different perspective. I want to know if anybody had a chance to watch Dave Chappelle's Saturday Night Live on Saturday. Dave Chappelle was on Saturday Night Live Saturday, and if anybody had a chance to watch that, put in the comments what you took from that, or what you think he was trying to come across with, or you know what was his approach. Because Dave Chappelle, in his monologue and in his what he was doing, he said the word nigga like 3, 4 times, 5 times. And I think he did this shit on purpose to see if he could kind of like spark a different conversation. He cracked a few jokes about the Jews. If you haven't watched it, go get on YouTube and watch his monologue. And watch the people sitting in the background. Watch the men that's sitting in the back on the guitar. Watch the man that's on the keyboard, and watch their facial expressions and watch their body language when Dave Chappelle is getting loose. Like, it's crazy. So I kind of want to touch on it a little bit from like my perspective and what I think about it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mr. Christopher? How you doing, King? Congratulations on all the new music. If y'all not tapped in with Big Wax, y'all need to tap in with Big Wax. He got some new music that's out. He got new shit dropping. He going crazy. Tap in with him. He with the sugar daddies. he tapping in with the sugar daddies. But yeah, so What do y'all think? What do you think about Kyrie? And Miss Delnice, you said that you watched the monologue. What did you take from the monologue? What do you think that Dave Chappelle was trying to come across? What do you think he was trying to what message do you think he was trying to send? Because I'm sure a brother of Dave Chappelle's stature, like he said he's been working in Hollywood for a long time, and there's a lot of in Hollywood, and it was like, wow, you know, it was real deep. I think if you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. Yeah, I guess, Queen, I guess we do need to know history, but I think a lot of us need to know today. You know, I think history is something that we really need to be tapped into. We really need to know our history, because if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going. But sometimes people can be so tapped into yesterday that they don't see today. You know, I know some brilliant minds. I know some guys and some girls. I know some people who have brilliant minds who are so tapped into yesterday that I don't think they really understand what's going on today. You know? So it kind of got to be a balance in there. Yeah, Chappelle was being politically correct, but he was also dropping some dimes. Like, he did a skit where he had like nigga heaven, like, and then he had like a white pimp playing like one of the people in nigga heaven. Like, see, it's crazy to me because they allow niggas and different people to do this type of shit. But if you do something remotely out of line towards certain people, they gonna shut you down. And that's crazy. And it's just like, if you didn't watch I can't really speak for Dave Chappelle, but I think it was brilliant. I think some of the points he made, he said if you want to know about different things, just go watch Schindler's List. Like, he was dropping dimes, and you really have to be studied to understand what he was talking about. But I want to raise this conversation, and I want to talk about this, and I want people to kind of discuss this a little more. Like, hey, kid, how do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel? I'm not sure if you watched the Saturday Night Live montage or whatever, but what do you take from, like, the whole situation of what's going on with this whole Kanye and Kyrie shit?
My take on it, I didn't watch it live, but I did catch it on YouTube. Usually when I'm doing my 9 to 5 shit, I'm usually sneaking, watching my YouTube, catching up on my news and all that shit. And I was mad because Dave Chappelle's coming to Arizona actually in December. Mm-hmm. And I was searching for trying to get some tickets. That shit sold out. And right under it, I was like, nigga, what's this at? Sitting at, like, I think it was like 2 million views, and it was like, it just came out the day before. So I had to hit the play button, and he told the truth. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? That's one thing I love about Dave Chappelle. He not finished sugarcoat nothing. Right. From him talking about the president to him talking about Kanye. What did he lie about? A nigga that say nothing wrong. He told the truth.
It's funny that you even say that, because through all of this stuff that has happened, whether it be Kyrie, Kanye, whoever, they haven't called him a liar. They haven't called Kanye a liar. They haven't called Kyrie a liar. They've called him anti-Semitic. They've called him hate speech people. They've called him all these different things, but they haven't called him a liar. You know what I'm saying? And it's deep. Like when I think this kind of like goes into another topic that I wanted to discuss, I was watching an interview with Young Turk, and Young Turk was like, telling the truth ain't hating.
Hot boy Turk.
Yeah, hot boy Turk. He said, telling the truth ain't hating. And it just made me think, like, society nowadays, when we speak of Kanye or Kyrie, or we speak of anything nowadays, whenever you speak the truth and it ruffles some feathers, you're looked at as a hater or you're ostracized. So many people jump on the side of whatever because they don't want you speaking like truth.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's necessarily truth to power, but I think it's just truth. You know what I'm saying? Said Chappelle is speaking from experience too. Yeah, they did cancel Dave Chappelle. But his words, like the words that Dave Chappelle chooses to use is so articulate. Like it almost it almost makes me feel like the same people who canceled these guys are the same people who paid Dave Chappelle to do this Saturday Night Live on Saturday to bring him back.
Right.
It was almost like
It felt like that.
it was almost
feeling.
like some buck breaking. Like we saw him, like we'll whoop your ass. Like it was like, okay, we're gonna whoop
He
your ass.
started off with, "Hey, I love the Jews. I just want
Yeah.
to say thank y'all. I appreciate." He started his the Diddy with it to
Then he
talking
went in.
shit.
So, but the way I'm looking at it is almost like the people who are in power silence Kanye, silence Kyrie, took the shoe deal away, took the other shoe deal away, the Nikes and the checks. They took everything away, right? Then they turn around and put Dave Chappelle on Saturday Night Live, which is one of the biggest platforms in the world at that time, to speak on these topics, and let him do his little skits. They let him do skits to make mockery of these things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like the same people that canceled him is the same people who called to bring Dave Chappelle in to save the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if people not really paying attention to how they working this is all kind of like mass media. This is like
Next nigger up. So
yeah,
they looking
next
at
nigga
it.
like let's use the nigga to finesse the nigga. Like the nigga, like I don't know, it's kind of weird, bro. Like, and I think us as quote unquote poor people or people who are just regular people.
Not even when you look of armies or even back in the day kingdoms. How do you turn a kingdom? How do you get the nigga next to the king that's supposed to be his right hand man to turn on the king?
Mm-hmm.
Offer that nigga his power. Hey, we gonna give you this nigga power. Ain't you tired of being number two?
Then they have the niggas. It's the same concept, bro. Like in slavery, they used to give this slave something and tell him, hey, watch them. I think they stealing. And they watching them. Then they give them something and tell them, hey, y'all watch them. They doing this and this. And then now y'all got both sides watching each other, creating hostility. Now we looking at each other. So, like in my opinion, I think the thing that they did, the biggest thing that they did is they separated the black community. Like how many, if you notice, like when Nipsey died and different stuff was happening, they was black people was all trying to come together. And then all of a sudden now, no more Black Lives Matter, no more marching, no more. Jay-Z said we not kneeling no more, no more unity, no more together, no more nothing. Like now we finna separate everybody back up. But they used the people who we, like Kanye is like the top of the food chain when it comes to fashion and music. So they showed all of the niggas in fashion and all of the niggas in music. You better behave yourself. We'll take everything from you. Antonio Brown in football. They showed him. All right, nigga, we'll take everything from you. Kyrie Irving in basketball. All right, nigga, we'll take everything from you. Like, it's like right now we going through a period of time right now where they showing us, all right, we'll take that shit. So it's a form of buck breaking to where they take your most elite and your most celebrated and your most cherished and your most elevated, who you put up high, they take them and they whoop their ass in front of you. And when they whoop their ass in front of you, it makes you feel like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want my ass whooped. You feel me? You right, Queen, we don't own nothing. That's one of my biggest beefs with everything. is that we don't own anything. But at the same time, that doesn't excuse us. That doesn't like just sign us up for mistreatment because we don't own anything. You feel me? Like, I do agree with that though. We need to own. We don't own anything. You know what I'm saying? They did that starting with the jab. You feel me? It's crazy. So, I don't know. I'm going to play a video. I want y'all to soak on this video. And after we come back from the video, we're going to talk about it a little bit more. We're going to get into it. And we're going to see what else y'all want to talk about. So, put some topics and get in the comments and let me know how you feel. You got 3 minutes while this video is playing to jump in the comments and tell me what's going on so we can continue this conversation and keep building on it. And hopefully we can open some minds and get some people around here to start thinking. You feel me? But
Yo, GG, turn it up.
I grew up with my niggas fighting niggas from the other side. Let my guys tell me why. Niggas talking down, but I got my pipe. Tell me why. We can't duck anything but them lights. Tell me why. Niggas talking down, wanna steal the spotlight. Tell me why. I'ma need this money, big pipe gang going dummy. I don't fuck with fake vibes, you should stay away from me. And I cannot lie, caught a vibe, thinking homicide. Murder on my mind, I push this line. Bitch, come outside. It was 25th of December, I've tried to take my life. So that's my brother, we gon' run up blitz like a mic. And that's the game, we keep it tight, but we ain't Mike Unite. And I'm the type of nigga to blow my pipe, but I ain't got time to fight. And I'm the type of nigga go off the top, cause I ain't got time to write. And Shorty the type of bitch to swallow cum, but she ain't nasty, right? And Shorty hit my phone up, but I don't answer, I ain't got time to type. And bitch, I'm with the gang, you know we busy living a savage life. Internet thugging, many niggas posting captions now. Yellow gang activity, no one tapping out, tapping out. Yellow gang activity, no one tapping out. I grew up with my niggas fighting niggas from the other side. Let my guys tell me why. Niggas talking down, but I got my pipe. Tell me why. We can't duck anything but them lights. Tell me why. Niggas talking down, wanna steal the spotlight. Tell me why. We don't believe that, hey. And it's the gang, and we always keep it pie. On my mama, nigga. It was hard work and dedication, motivation. Young nigga came a long way from police stations. Yeah, I'm motivated, young and educated. Now I'm stunting on the same nigga that said I wouldn't make it out. And they throw the hate on me cause they wanna take me out. They only talk behind my back, they never talk when I'm around. If we ain't fucking with clowns, you ain't in the game, don't come around. I tell my brother stay dangerous and I chop at 30 rounds. We serving on Broadway, fighting in the hallway. They say I got a numb heart, I take my love away. They hope the hustle fall apart, it won't be the same. These bitches know my name, put me in the Hall of Fame. I came a long way, we gon' see better days. I let my guys tell me why. They get talking down, but I got my pipe. Tell me why. We can't duck anything but them lights. Tell me why. They get talking down, wanna steal the spotlight. Tell me why.
Who watching on the YouTube, we back. You know what I'm saying? But we not investing in West Africa. We need to invest in South Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? We need to invest in West Phoenix, South Phoenix, East Phoenix. We need to invest here. We need to invest where we at. We need to invest in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. Let's rebuild Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? We got to invest here. We need to learn what investment is. I was reading this and it said that it says we should be worried when your Third Amendment rights can be violated and big tech can silence you. We should have been worried when they banned our 45th president for speaking the truth. No one had a problem when Kanye said slavery was a choice. Ain't no shoe company pull his deals, but he spoke on Jews and gays and boom, canceled. Facts. Miss Delnice said, I think majority of the stuff we have been taught is a big old lie. Very much a time to understand our truth. Facts. We need to understand. You know what I'm saying? The Queen said, we put 1,000% into material possessions when Africa is waiting on us to invest. I'm not investing in Africa. Thomas said, Dave Chappelle once said, I'm jealous of gay people. I don't hate y'all. Shit, y'all got more rights than black people, and we've been trying for hundreds of years. Y'all got it made. Then they came for him. Facts. What's her name? Rodney John said, the media can control the truth to a major extent. You tell a lie 9 times, it becomes the truth to the masses, just like the radio keep playing a song you don't like, but by the 10th time you know the words to the song, then like it. You feel me? We got another comment on here. Rodney said, those who control the media controls the narrative. They can alter the past and the future. It's called whitewash. Just like we have been written out of history, false publications. That's a fact. That's a fact. But it's deeper than that though, bro. It's deeper than that because it goes into the house. We have to start speaking on these things in the house. I have a daughter that's at a HBCU. One of my daughters, shout out Desire. One of my daughters is at North Carolina Central. And my daughter told me, she said, hey, Daddy, if you didn't teach me the little stuff you taught me about Black history, I wouldn't know nothing. She was like, I'm on campus with kids that know about Reconstruction. They know about the Harlem's Renaissance. They know about all these different things that in Phoenix, they didn't even teach me in our schools. And I was like, damn. And I knew that. So I was trying to put my kids up on a little bit of game, but we so far behind. We have to know. Like the Queen said earlier, we got to study and we got to know. You know what I mean? But we can't be so focused on the past that we can't see the present. Because if we can't see the present, we can't plan for the future. You know, like I say on the compound, today will soon be two things. Today will soon be yesterday, and today will soon be tomorrow. Whatever you do today is what's going to determine your tomorrow. So you don't want to get to tomorrow still talking about what you should have did yesterday. And that's really what we doing right now as Black people. We spending more time talking about what we should have did yesterday instead of what we need to be doing tomorrow. You feel me? She says, see, everybody want to be Wakanda. I don't want to be Wakanda. Everybody want to be Wakanda and no investment in roots. So when you don't respect your roots, the tree don't grow and the branches break. I can go on and on. But I don't believe in the whole Wakanda myth. I don't believe in that. Like I'm not caught up in that. That didn't amuse me. Have any of y'all seen the new movie? Anybody go see the new Wakanda movie? If y'all seen the new Wakanda movie, what y'all think of that movie? I haven't seen it yet. But what y'all think of it? But we're going to get back on track. We was talking about Kyrie, Dave Chappelle, and Kanye. All right, we talked a little bit about Dave Chappelle. We talked a little bit about Kanye. Now, what do y'all feel about them, that list of demands that they gave Kyrie? Do you think that was fucked up or do you think that was cool? What do you think? Do you think that you could ever, like, prove to somebody that you are forgiven? Like, say you and your girl or you and your friend or somebody, y'all get into it, you piss them off. How would you feel if your friend gave you like a 6 things to do in order to be your friend again? Like, what would you feel about that? Or at your job, if you got, You know, your job told you you got to go do this. You got to do these 6 things in order to come back to work. How do you feel about that? How y'all feel about that? Let's talk about that for a minute. That was deep. They kind of went a little too far with that, in my opinion. Yeah, but let's not talk about history, Queen. Let's stay focused on today and tomorrow. They are telling us history, but they not telling us history. They telling us present. In today's time, they will take your shit. In today's time, you will have a list of demands that you have to make in order to come back to work. Have you ever heard of that shit? Like, a motherfucker got to do all of this to go back to work. Most people would be like, fuck that job. But you're not going to say fuck that job when it's giving you 30-something million a year. He done missed like 6-7 games or something. It's like 600,000-700,000 a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole nother vibe. Like, how y'all feel about that? The Queen said, be your own boss. That is real. You got to be your own boss. My man Rodney said, a lot of people of color not from Africa. We from right here. America is our roots. You dig? It's a lot of people from all over this planet that look like us. That ain't from Africa. That's from everywhere. You know what I mean? We from everywhere. Why they want to just put us from one place? We from everywhere. We was here first. Everywhere. Everywhere. All these people from over here ain't from over there. All these people from over here ain't from over there. We from everywhere first. You feel me? Everywhere. First. The whole planet. You feel me? Shout out my man Aaron Christopher. The whole planet. We're from everywhere. First. You know. The Queen said that's a way to keep them in chains. Do you think they trying to keep us in chains? Queen Elizabeth owned all of the world. Look up her you could Google search that. That's not hard. You could Google search who owns all the land in the world. Queen Elizabeth gonna come up. Then it's like a dude in it's an Arabic dude who like second. He got like 600 million acres or something. She got everything. She owns Canada. She owns Australia. She owns everything. But she don't own it legitly. She owns it by trickery. She owns it by war. She owns it by force. She owns it by killing and stealing and lying. She owns a lot of shit. But that don't change the fact that we was there first before she came and took it. We was always there. We been everywhere. Everywhere they go, they gonna bump into us. It don't matter where they go. They can go far out in the islands and way in New Zealand in the islands somewhere. It's gonna be some niggas out there. When they got to Hawaii or wherever, they go way to Guam in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be some niggas. We everywhere. The earth is our turf. I don't know who used to say that. Somebody used to say that, turf activator or somebody. Somebody used to say the earth is my turf. The earth is our turf. If you a melanated copper colored person, the earth is our turf. We come from this whole earth. We was everywhere first. Everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like them coming to Arizona telling the Indians that they from Arizona. Indians like, fuck y'all talking about? We from all of this first. We not just from there or Oklahoma because they made them walk to Oklahoma for the Trail of Tears. Like, fuck y'all talking about? We from all of this. We not just from right there. When I be like, oh, I'm native, then they be like, Oklahoma. I be like, yeah, but nigga, we from everywhere. Everywhere. King David, what's up, King? How you been? Brian Tang, what it do, King? Thanks for tapping in. You feel me? Miss Delney said we were travelers way before slave ships. You dig? We had ships. And if you do a lot of studying about slave ships and shit, it was Moors on them ships teaching them how to sail. You know, that's what they movie the The Woman King, that's what they movie is about. They telling you about the Dahomey tribe and different people. Like, we sold our own people into slavery. We did this. We was the navigators. We was the people busting the moves. Don't get it twisted. They just always told us a story about them doing it. Who's doing this shit, man? They sold us our own story. Kiki, what it do, kinfolk? Andre, what's up, kinfolk? How you doing? What's up, King? Sidewalk Picasso, what it do, King? Shout out my man Sidewalk Picasso and everybody up in Alaska. My man Sidewalk Picasso came out here to the desert and got stuck. But let me get back on track, man. I'm gonna touch on one more topic, and then we're gonna hit y'all with a couple more videos. If y'all got a video that y'all want to see, if anybody got a video that you want me to play, or if you want to get some spins, send that shit in. Send it to, matter of fact, just put your name or your video and your link or whatever in the comments, and I'll go find it and we'll watch that shit. The Queen said, keep this podcast alive. We are, man. We're going to chop it up. We're going to keep it a buck. We need something like this that's just free thinking, that's just bouncing topics, you know, just keeping it player. Shout out Charlie West. That's the producer of my show, Uncle Charlie. Shout out Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie produced the show. Kid K, you know, is the platform. You know, shout out everybody that helped me bring this to life. Cause we gonna keep doing this every week, and wait till my sis get in here, cause she got a whole different outlook on this. We don't agree on nothing. That's why I picked her to be my co-host, cause we don't agree on nothing. But we could talk crazy and we can go real crazy, and then we could leave and be like, "Where you going, bro? Where you going, sis?" You know what I'm saying? It's still my sister, so that's why she's gonna be my co-host. But for today, she ain't here, so all you get is my take on this shit. All you get is what I think. Now, second, I want to talk about Takeoff. My next topic is Takeoff. What do y'all feel about Takeoff? Rest in peace, Takeoff. What do y'all feel about that Takeoff situation? Do that give you goosebumps? Do that make you feel like this shit crazy? Like, what? How does that make you feel when you think about, you know, have you ever been out of town and you trusted somebody with your life? Like, I was just in Oklahoma at my barbershop, and we was in the back of the shop, and we was having this conversation, and we was talking about just being in different foreign places and trusting people with your life. You know, like when I'm in Oklahoma at my barbershop, I'm with all my partners, we all chilling, and I'm trusting these brothers with my life. Like, I don't know what they into. I don't know what's been going on when I'm not there. I don't know nothing. You know, so for the brother Takeoff to go to Houston and lock in with Jay Prince Jr. and his little brother Jazz and go to their party to go kick it and do whatever and don't make it home, that don't really sit right. You know, and not looking at it from a negative street, oh, we got to put in work perspective, but let's look at it from like a real human being perspective. Look at it as a parent, or, you know, I have a daughter that's 26, he 28. You know, like, if my daughter went somewhere, I would want to see her come back, you know? Like, that's deep. Like, we have to really, like, soak on these things and let these things sit in and really, like, we get numb. Like, are we numb to death and people dying and just what? This shit is just, it's normal now. We wake up and get on our phone to tap in, and they show a nigga laying across the floor with blood everywhere, and it's just cool. Then we got motherfuckers cracking jokes and all different weird shit. Hey, Barry, that is a fact. When you reach certain levels, you do have to change the way you move. That is a fact. But at the same time, we can't always look at the victim and what he could have did different. Like from our community and where we come from like a street nigga perspective or from just the ghetto perspective, we always look at it like what a person could have did different to prevent that. But why do they have to do something different? Why people just don't act different? Why a motherfucker gotta, like, whatever they was arguing about, whatever they was fussing about, was it that serious? But now, today's day, it's that serious. Like on the BMF show, right? It's a whole bunch of characters on the BMF show. But the character that stands out and people really like was posting and really sharing was the nigga who running around killing everybody. Everybody playing his music. It's kind of like, see, when I was a kid growing up, we idolized the niggas with the money. Nowadays, these kids idolize the niggas who killing. They'll tell you, fuck that nigga. Old bitch ass nigga with that money, I knock that nigga off. Fuck him and his money. Damn. Since when did poverty in prison become like the mission, the direction? The direction is poverty in prison. You know? No respect for life, King. But I think the biggest thing is I think it's our fault. And I was having this conversation with my publicist the other day. She's working with some artists and we was chopping it and my sister and them and we was all having a conversation and they asked me how I feel about it and I was like, I really don't feel nothing about it. Like, we introduce each other to killers every day. Every day. I could go pull up right now on my little bro now and they gonna be like, hey bro, this is so-and-so, he a rider, he knock a nigga down, he a killer, and we gonna be cool. We gonna sit there, we gonna blow something, we gonna chill. And I'm gonna be like, dude, solid. Then if you got an artist in town or somebody, you gonna be like, here, bro, I got dude with you cause he's solid. He'll lay a nigga down for me. Like, we introduce people to murderers every day. We kick it with murderers every day. We share blunts with murderers every day. Every day. We like murderers' pictures every day. Every day. But then when somebody get murdered, we tripping. Like, I'm not really feeling that. I don't understand it. You know, and I look at it from a different perspective because it's been people in my life, whether it's my brother or other people, where we've been so numb to murder to where we kick it with murderers every day. And we don't even look at it that way till they murder somebody we love. And then we want the police to get them. Or then now we want to send some more murderers to go get them. But we the one who let the murderer come over. We text him and told him to pull up. We text the murder. Like the nigga who killed Takeoff, they text the nigga and told him, pull up. Pull up, my nigga. We finna be over here. We leaving the spot. We finna go to the bowling. And the murderer was with him kicking it. Let me see what these comments talking about. My man Charlie West said, I agree, bro. We need to have internal dialogue as a people. We focus on the things that don't matter to anyone but us. Exactly. But I don't think it's too late for talking. It's too late for talking. We need some money. If you want to see people do something different, give them some money or take it away. That's what they just did to Kanye and Kyrie. You ain't paying attention. They showing you, they giving us the blueprint. Money. I don't know the scripture. I don't know the name of the scripture. But I know there's a scripture in the Bible that says money is the answer to all things. But the love of money is the root to all evil. See, we only focus on the part that says the love of money is the root to all evil. We don't ever focus on the first part of the scripture that says money is the answer to all things. So we leave that part out. So we don't have no money. So as long as people don't have no money, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. If you ain't got no money, my man Barry say, same time that getting high was cool, youngsters doing coke, lean, ice, pills, all at the same time. We glorify the BS, not the real shit. And that's so real because even me, I ain't never did no bunch of drugs. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I ain't never been into the drugs. I smoke weed, I sip lean. That's like all I ever did. I ain't never took an X pill. I ain't never took no nothing. Like I just smoke weed and sip lean. I don't even drink. I used to smoke weed and sip lean. Nothing else worked for me. But now that I'm older, I'm starting to see some of my younger homies that was watching me as they was growing up. And now I'm starting to see that they tattoos look like mine. They got a double cup. They whipping and riding and they doing and they mannerisms and a lot of different things. It reminds me a lot of myself. And I'm not saying that I'm the influence that made them be who they are, but I can see the role that I played. And I'm not happy with it. You know, it's some that took some good, but the majority of them took the bad. So when I was running around filming Freeze TV and I'm planning pussy and I'm popping guns and we doing all types of shit, it was some people watching that. It was some little niggas sitting up jacking off to that all night. They jacking off to the girls I got on there. But in their mind, they being programmed to be stupid. And I wasn't worried about that. I had a fucking camera and was having fun. But now when you look back at it, sometimes we don't pay attention to the destruction that we cause. And I'm sure all of us can look back in our life. Like we could probably look behind us and it's a lot of destruction back there, a lot of bad credit, a lot of bad arguments and a lot of bad whatever. It's a lot of shit back there. Some repossessions, some foreclosures. It's a bunch of bad shit back there, but we don't focus on that. So we live this fake life and we keep running forward, chasing a fake life. So it's like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Like, sometimes you just gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where we at right now. And that's why I wanted to do this radio show and get back into putting it out there. And I called my dude Kid, and I'm like, bro, put me in the game. You know, put me in the game. I got something to say. I want to talk about something. Okay, let me see what my sis say. My sis Keisha, she said checking in is manipulation. They even don't protect artists. What are artists paying them for? Time for a new system. I don't think you should be paying nobody for checking in, but I think you should check in. Anytime I go to LA, anytime I go to certain places, Atlanta, anytime I go certain places, I'm tapping in. I'm not paying nobody. I'm not finna go pull up on some niggas and give them some money because I'm in a town. Fuck no. Like, I'm not going out like that. I'm not a goofy. But I do let certain niggas know I'm in town. When I hit LA, I call certain OGs and let them know, hey, I'm on your soil, my nigga. And then they might pick me up from the airport and let me know, hey, stay away from this area. We kind of funking with these niggas. They ain't playing with our team, so stay over here. And if you need anything, call these numbers. You know, when I'm in Atlanta, as soon as I touch, it's 100 gang on mine. When I get there, I'm calling certain people to let them know, hey, I'm here. What's up? Hey, move like this. Don't stay on that side of town. Get you a hotel over here. You know what I'm saying? Don't go, boom, when I hit New York, I hit my niggas, boom, boom, boom. My Lost Borough niggas pull up on me. Sprinter vans, jump in, boom, 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 boom. Like, don't, this the hotel you should be in this area, you know, and it's safe. So when it comes to checking in, you better have some people you tapping in with everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, especially if you got on jewelry and you got a lot of money and you promoting music or you out there trying to portray an image. You better connect with the locals. Just like going into when I go out of the country, when I'm on islands and shit. When you go to some islands, they have put signs up. They're like, don't go past this sign or don't fuck with the locals. Or no, I'm fucking with the locals. Like, y'all got me fucked up. You gotta tap in. But you shouldn't be paying nobody to go to their city. No, not at all. I'm not paying no tax. No, fuck no. All right, Peter Roy, what it do, King? Bryce, what it do? Hey, Lil Bryce, we gonna play some Lil Bryce. We gonna play some Lil Bryce in a minute. Lil Bryce, which one of your videos you want me to play, man? We gonna play some Lil Bryce. If y'all not knowing about Lil Bryce, y'all sleep. Shout out Lil Bryce. Lil Bryce is next to go. Peter Roy said checking in is for the homies. Tapping in. Tap in. You gotta tap in. Lil Bryce said you gotta check in if you part of that lifestyle. Gotta respect motherfuckers gangster. You don't even gotta be part of that lifestyle. If you have cousins in Texas and you go in a certain part of Texas that your cousins live in, ain't you gonna call your cousins and tell them that you're gonna be there? Or you just gonna be riding around the city and just bump into your, hey, I didn't know you was here. Oh man, I ain't on none of that shit. I'm just here to go to the mood, do what I'm doing, and like, nah, you gonna tap in. You gonna hit your auntie. Auntie, I'm coming into town. I'll be there. Boom, boom, boom. What's popping? What y'all got going on down there? You gonna tap in. So anytime you going somewhere, if you not tapping in, you setting yourself up for failure, man. You setting yourself up for a real failure. Lil Bryce, LULBRYCE, Lil Bryce. Yeah, Peter Roy said if I'm in your city, I'm hitting you, period. On God, like BRYCE. It only makes sense. Rest in peace, Takeoff. And you know, that's him. So to whoever in whatever city, if your people tap in with you and your people lock in with you, you're responsible for your people, man. Make sure your people get home safe. And stop introducing people to murderers and stop using murderers to protect people. Why you gonna go get a murderer? And they be like, I want the homie riding with me. I don't want him riding with me. Keep that nigga away from me. The nigga that kick it with you, that kill people, when I come in town, don't bring him around me. I don't want to kick it with murderers. I'm cool. 2023, I don't want to hang with no more murderers. I'm too old, man. Finna be 45. What I look like with a murderer, man. I got kids in college and shit. I'm trying to live, man. I'm not hanging out with no goofies. But tap in with Lil Bryce. If you're on the YouTube right now, we bumping Lil Bryce. You know what I'm saying? Lil Bryce, he talking shit. Shit talking music video is on right now on YouTube. Tap in, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Fuck with your boy, man.
I just hopped on this beat, I be shit talking. He was talking crazy, so we had to white chalk him. Fuck a drive-by, you know Lil Bryce walking. The ops be with 12 like them niggas John Stockton. But I know I'm hard body, I'm a street nigga. I been hot as hell and I felt that heat, nigga. I been locked up in the cell with them fiends, nigga. How y'all gang outside and never see, nigga? You ever ran down and had that ghost Glock jam on you? Then look down, 3 stuck up in the chamber like what should I do? Then cock it, get it right and only enough time to let off 2. Nigga mad cause you knew that peanut butter Glock jammed on you. Let that chopper hit him with flames like he Kobe Bryant. I be looking at ops heads like which one we buying. How y'all let off 50 on me twice without even trying? You better hope them 2 bullets was worth it cause now you dying. Oh bro, no, shoot, he Klay Thompson. The ops be acting like bitches, them niggas Dennis Rodman. I wasn't in school, I was in these streets really robbing. I caught a nigga slipping at his mom's house. He Meek Mill. The Mac gave that nigga 30 like the black of that blue pill. In the scope, try to sign me, tell me like 20 mil. I be in the streets for real, nigga, fuck a rap deal. I be saying fuck the ops, cause that's how the fuck I feel. If we get booked together, nigga, you better keep it real. Cause if you don't, once 12 let me out them gates, you getting killed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ain't never been on a mission and got them bubble guts. That feeling when you know y'all hit a nigga, so I was doing too much. They be like, what the fuck happened? I be like, I don't give a fuck. All I know is I let off 5 and made a nigga double dutch. 40 up in this whip in traffic, we just op hunting. Trying to catch a sucker lacking so I can drop some. I fucked up in the head, I think shooting niggas. Oh wait, hold up. Some fun. I fucked up in the head, I think shooting niggas is fun. Nah, bro, fuck it, nigga. The song done. Fuck it.
Pop these other niggas, sliding on niggas, popping niggas, keep sliding and popping niggas. That's what this whole verse said. I'm sliding on niggas, popping niggas. I'm popping niggas, then I'm sliding on niggas. I'm sliding on niggas, then I'm popping niggas. Then I'm popping niggas. When I'm sliding on niggas, I'm popping niggas. Yeah. All I'm doing is sliding and popping niggas. Yeah. It's freezetv@gmail, King. If you got a YouTube link, put the name of your video in here, and then I go to YouTube and I'll pull you right up. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is just sliding and killing people. Damn. You can't send them videos to my show no more. We not playing sliding and killing on my show. If you just sliding and killing, we not playing it on my show. We not sliding and killing. Like, god damn, Bryce, the whole 3 minutes you was sliding, how many people you killed in that song? You a serial killer. You Jeffrey Dahmer. You Jeffrey, you Jason. You Freddy Krueger. You a real killer. You a serial man. You can't come around. I'm not cutting your hair or nothing. You can't rent the studio. You can't do nothing. You a real killer, man. No. For real, man. This nigga, you see how many people he killed in that song? Man, they killed about 16, 17 people in that song, man. Like, damn. The murder weapon. And showed him the murder weapon. You feel me? This nigga's crazy. Where they do that at? This that new 2022 shit, 2023. These new kids is on some other shit. This nigga killed all them people in the song and then showed them the gun. And it's the one I killed all them niggas with. This the one I slid and pop these niggas with. Come on, man. We got to do better. All right. Next topic is rest in peace, Takeoff. Rest in peace, Takeoff. We want to send prayers to Quavo, the whole family, to Takeoff mama, all of them, the whole QC, the whole conglomerate, the whole everything. We want to send a lot of prayers over there. Say a lot of prayers, man. Pray over your kids. You know, when you tonight before y'all go to sleep, it's after 10 o'clock. So when y'all go in there, go say a prayer over y'all kids. But before we get out of here, I got 2 more things I want to talk about real quick. New music. Make sure y'all send me y'all music, bruh. freezetv@gmail.com. Send me your music. Send me the links to your videos. If you send me the links to your videos, I can get your videos played on this show. This is my first day doing it. So we're going to be lit every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. And we're going to be touching on a lot of different topics. So if you want me to touch on some topics, if you got something that you want to talk about, make sure you put it in. Make sure you let me know. You feel me? Like, if you don't breathe, I'm not going to know. They say a closed mouth don't get fed. We want to talk about everything. We want to make sure we touching all the topics. You feel me? I have a interview that I did about a year or 2 ago with a young man named Playboy. Playboy was labeled a snitch. I got people who still hit me in my inbox every day about this fucking interview. I could show you the correspondence that I've been getting about this interview. So many people want me to put it back up. So many people want to tell their side of the story. So many people want to. Somebody hit me the other day and said I got all of the tapes when he was talking to the police, when he was in the interrogation room. Like, you don't just gotta watch clips. Like, he said this and that on the interview. Put the interview back up. Let people see the interview. And they was like, and I want to put all the interrogation clips out. Let the people see the whole interrogation, not just the clips. Because the clips, he can debunk the clips and he can say how the clips is twisted or whatever, but he can't do that to the whole interview. So, what y'all think? Do y'all think I should put the interview back out? You know, I was thinking about redropping it. I might drop it in the morning. Y'all let me know what I should do. Should I redrop it? Should I just stay out of that? But it's a lot of people who want to know. And it's a lot of people who want to tell their side of the story. And they feel like in the interview, he kind of shitted on them. So they want an opportunity to, you know, get some get back. So let me know what y'all think. What should I do? Should I drop the interview and give these people an opportunity to get back? Or should I just be like, fuck it? But he is because I don't know if he a snitch or not. I know his case is over. I know I got his paperwork. I know everything is done. He wants to come back and do a part 2. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to redrop the interview. Come back for part 2? Yeah, I think I'm going to redrop the interview, put it back out, let the people see it, let y'all see whatever. Then the people who've been in my inbox, y'all could hit me up and we can get together and interview y'all and make sure I get all of the tapes, all of the interrogation room tapes, and we'll put all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nasambi said, drop the interview again to let the youth and people know it's not worth snitching because the people will find out eventually who's snitching. That's real. If you got his papers, you know. That's what I'm saying. So I'm kind of like torn. So you let me know. Hey, Trey, how you doing, King? Trey probably on my head. I owe Trey some money. I owe Trey some money. Trey, I'm broke. I'm poor, man. I get you some money, man. One day, man. Send me some. I ain't got it. I'm leaking. Jesse, do I owe you some money? Peter Roy, do I owe you some money? Who else I owe some money on here? Yeah, it is about clarity, Charlie West. You know what I'm saying? It's all about clarity, man. It's super about clarity. Yeah, Trey, it's all love, man. I love you, bro. Thanks for everything that you've always done for me, man. It means a lot. Charlie West, clarity is what it's about, man. I owe you some money, Steve. When you give me that dog, I'ma owe you some money. Yeah, I need me one. If y'all ain't got no puppies, y'all ain't knowing about them bully breeds, them micro bullies. My man Steve, Felony, Steve Housley's Felony. He has the micros, the ones. He got them ones too. Nice, top dollars. You know, y'all might want to tap in and put y'all deposits down. I think he's still taking deposits. He had about 9 puppies. But make sure y'all tap in. If y'all not knowing, tap in with him and look at his page. He got all his puppies on his page and shit. Is a beautiful thing. No, I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm gonna play that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, but thank everybody for tapping in with me today. Remember, we every Tuesday night at 9:00 on ArizonaMixtapes.com. You can tap in on my Facebook. You can get on the YouTube. Make sure you get on the YouTube, ArizonaMixtapes.com, YouTube, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Get on Freeze TV on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Do what you got to do. Shout out my girl, AJ, who not here today, my co-host, but it's all love. Much love to my nigga Kid for holding down the boards. Charlie West, the producer of my show. Thank you for doing what you do. And everybody, man, thank y'all for tapping in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all before I get out of everything, today will soon be two things. Today will soon be yesterday, and today will soon be tomorrow. Whatever you do today is what's going to dictate to your tomorrow. Don't wait until tomorrow trying to figure out what you should have did yesterday. Just do it today. And then you won't have to worry about what you should have did yesterday. Make today count. Saw that count. She told me she saw you too, Queen. She was like, "This a small world. I bumped into Nasambi." I'm like, yeah. So tap in. It's your boy Freeze. I'm out. Peace.
That bar show, let's go.
Boy, I'm about to go in on y'all one time right quick. Check out this West Coast shit. Hold up. I'm from the West, the best, the rest. Don't even test niggas. Hands get kicked, the rest. Without your vest, cause on the West Coast, niggas get hit in their mouth, but you too deep with your homies, so I'ma pull the mag out. Blow your back out. We done, we yacked out. Your cranium cracked out. We snatching your life out. Beat you black out. Kicking your lights out. Bad habits, snitching ass niggas get wiped out. In the West, bitch niggas out there, they get touched. In the West, them out of brown niggas get crushed. In the West, them niggas better put on their vest, cause if they don't, we gon' slide through it. Hit them with tech, cause the blood be picking up in it. Cuz she kicking up in it. Dog, we thick all up in it. Pausing and stacking up in it. Boosting and jacking up in it. Killing and macking up in it. I don't give a fuck, this the West Coast cracking up in it. Huh? Born in the West. Born in the West, nigga, I'm from the West. West, hold up. Hold up. Rain, sleet, snow, or hell. Can't stop me. Posted on the block with my Glock and some rice, boy. Wow. With some fucking Yola in the hole. 13 round. Bitch, I bet you hit the ground, it's going down.
Next up, we got a young phenom, young Bookie in the building.
Look, I talk my shit. 95 up on the I know stick. That gold FX is how I got your line so crisp. Behind that bitch is why that nigga left in the lift. Got a plan in my head, that blue magic a gift. How you so tough, but then you end up soggy and shit. Provoking that bitch, and now that girl is probably a pimp. When you come around, I hope you notice that you a simp. That chicken Ramadan was zit up in my stomach, no bigs. Yo, Philly, while we talking, let me roll to Philly. Mika mock a nigga like I'm Nicki, but I'm born in Philly. Trey, I'll probably end up with no will if he go back to Philly. Spitting with a method like I'm ready, got the fam in Philly. Quarter P line, call up sugar free, yelling E-mines. If that about a bitch, you too short to be a feline. Ricky Bobby, baby mama left him on the E-line. So if you ain't gon' shake it back, you left with the T-line. Ooh, that white girl, body built like a Betty. I gotta hit her with this heavy, and niggas getting mad with the Chevy. I gotta hit her with this Beretti. Ooh, look, I had to run it back. Niggas getting mad cause I do it from a double stack. Listen. Look, that white girl body built like a Betty. See, I can hit her with a boot, but her head'll be heavy compared to a Chevy. Producing big bodies like Chevy. Can the boats and get her.
60.